Another thing they complain about is that when they get the loan, if they get it, it's reduced. And then it's not enough to be able to go and to pay the vendors and to move forward. And of course, here they are with not enough, stuck with a loan, not being able to plant. How do you expect them to pay it? That's the reason why I think technical assistance is just would be automatic, because we know that farmers don't generally have PhDs.
Right. And also the local FSA office is supposed to provide technical assistance, and if they don't, then we need to hear about it through the complaint process.
You know, let me ask this then. If you have an office or an agency that's not complying, you know, what happens to them? When, if these complaints come in and the fact that there's no applications in the office, which and they complain, you know, what generally happens in a case like this? I mean, help me.
I don't understand what you mean, what generally happens.
I mean, there's no repercussion. For instance, if I have an agency and I'm providing applications, and I have no applications, and I had no applications last year, and I had no applications when I came in, then something should happen to that agency. I mean, the person that's providing the service, I mean, should they be penalized? I mean, what happens to them?
If the case,
I mean, because if I say to you that I went, they had no applications, and then I let you know there's no application, isn't somebody supposed to do something about that?
I would agree with you. I don't disagree with you. And if the case can be proven, then there should be consequences.
Well, let me just put it this way. You know, I've been in this business a long time. In fact, you know, I'm in my 26th year here in the United States Congress. You know, and I started in this 26 years ago. And I heard the complaints 26 years ago, you know, coming from some names that I hear right here on this paper, right today. And of course, the complaints were basically saying, I can't hold you responsible for all 26 years, but I can hold you responsible for the years that you've been there. Because getting applications does not require a big plan of action and all of that. It just requires having some paper where they're supposed to be. And somebody has to be responsible. And in terms of your role as the Secretary for Civil Rights, I mean, and knowing these complaints exist, I mean, wouldn't you find it necessary to make certain that everyone has applications that they can give out to people?
Absolutely, but this is the first I'm hearing of it. I have not received a case with that allegation.
Well, you know, let me just say this, that there is a problem, and I think you should at least be aware of the fact there's a problem.
If someone brings those facts to me, I will make sure they get into the system and are thoroughly vetted and looked at.
And also, I just want to let you know that, you know, Pigfoot versus the USDA, I mean, you know about that one. Then you have these other three that's pending. You know, I mean, to me, that's a message. I mean, that says that something has to be straightened out here, and because, and also you have Love versus Glickman, you know, on behalf of women. I mean, these are problems. And just to give you, you know, just when you talk to people in general, I mean, they are not positive at all. And I just think you need to know that. I want to help you. I want to help you. I want to see what we can do. Now, I know we talked about the advisory committees, and there's very little confidence in that. You know, I understand that the old people that oversee, you know, once they get their loan, they don't see anything. And so that's a problem. You know, if I'm supposed to work with everybody and see that everybody's treated fairly, and then I come in and put my application in and you give me my loan, and then I'm blind from that point alone, I don't see anything. That is not the way to go. So we need to sort of find a way that makes it possible for people to feel that they're being treated fairly and that they are being treated fairly and that the farmer has an opportunity to plant in a timely fashion. You know, see, if you get the money in December, you know, and say that and you didn't get it before, what can you plant in December? You know, that's the problem. So all these things are what people are saying to me, and have indicated the fact that I started with this 26 years ago. And of course, you know, I left it alone because we had people that were working on the Ag Committee and they sort of took it over. And, but a lot has not happened, you know, positively since that time. So let me put it this way. We're not going to go away. You know, we're going to stay on this. I'm willing to help you. You know, maybe you need some resources. I don't know what it is, but I think you need to be open and honest with us because this has to be fixed. Because if not, you're going to have more suits, more people going to lose their farms, and that is not anything I don't think you want to leave as your legacy. That you were around when X% lost their farms. I don't think you want that as a legacy. You know, I don't think so. But anyway, thank you for your testimony. Thank all of you for the work that you're doing. And I want you to know that we're going to be following up on this. This is not the last time you're hearing from me, you know.
Thank you, Chairman. We look forward to working with you.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. On that note, the committee is adjourned. I wish I had more time. I wish I had more time.